These are 5 critical new car owner mistakes in the first 30 days that can cost you thousands of dollars and years of regret. With the average new car now costing nearly $49,000 and losing 10% of its value the moment you drive off the lot, understanding these pitfalls could be the difference between smart ownership and financial disaster. Let's start with something that will shock you. According to automotive instructor Matt Carpenter from the Southern Alberta Institute of Technology, less than 5% of car owners actually read their owner's manual. Think about that for a moment. You've just made one of the largest purchases of your life, second only to a house for most people, and you're ignoring the instruction book that comes with it. This isn't just about knowing where the cup holders are. Bristol Street Motors surveyed drivers about their reading habits and found that 60% of drivers admitted they didn't read their manual, and only 37% would even open it when they had car trouble. This single oversight leads to our first major mistake. Your owner's manual isn't just a suggestion, it's your roadmap to protecting a massive investment. Modern cars aren't the simple machines they once were. A 1965 Ford Mustang manual was less than 100 pages and covered everything you needed to know. Today's manuals can exceed 500 pages because vehicles have become incredibly complex. Here's what you're missing when you skip the manual. Many new cars now come with automatic start-stop features that shut off the engine at red lights to save fuel. If you don't know this exists, you might panic the first time your engine dies at a traffic light, thinking something's catastrophically wrong. You could end up at a dealership paying for diagnostic fees on a perfectly functioning system. But it gets more serious than embarrassment. Not understanding features like lane keeping assist or adaptive cruise control isn't just inconvenient, it's dangerous. These systems have specific operating conditions and limitations that you need to understand before your life depends on them working correctly. The NHTSA emphasizes that understanding these driver assistance features is crucial for vehicle safety ratings and proper operation. The maintenance section of your manual is perhaps the most valuable. Here you'll find your specific maintenance schedule, which isn't just a suggestion, it's a requirement for keeping your warranty valid. You'll learn how to check your oil, replace air filters, change windshield wipers, and adjust headlights. More importantly, you'll understand when these tasks need to be done. The consequences of ignoring your manual extend beyond just missing features. When something goes wrong, you won't know how to troubleshoot effectively. This means unnecessary service visits and diagnostic fees for issues you could have resolved yourself. You're essentially paying a mechanic to read your manual for you. This brings us to the second critical mistake, ignoring your car's break-in period. There's a persistent myth that modern cars don't need break-in periods, but this couldn't be further from the truth. BMW explicitly states in their manuals that you should avoid running the engine at high RPM for the first 1,300 miles. Ford's 2025 Mustang manual is even more specific, requiring at least 100 miles before wide-open throttle maneuvers and 1,000 miles before high speeds or track conditions. So what exactly happens during the break-in period? Your engine's components need time to properly seat against each other. The piston rings must seal correctly against the cylinder bores, and this process takes time and careful treatment. Pushing your engine too hard during these critical first 500 to 1,000 miles can cause permanent damage that won't show up until much later. The rules are actually quite simple. Keep your engine below 4,000 RPM for the first 500 to 1,000 miles. Avoid full throttle acceleration and hard braking. If you have a manual transmission, practice short shifting to keep the revs low. Toyota specifically recommends avoiding cruise control for the first 621 miles because it keeps your engine at constant RPMs, preventing the varied load cycles that promote proper break-in. And it's not just your engine. Your tires have a slick releasing agent on the tread that needs to be worn off over the first 100 miles. Honda recommends extremely moderate brake use for the first 200 miles to ensure future performance and reliability. Ignore these guidelines, and you're setting yourself up for premature wear and potential safety issues. The Acura NSX actually completes its break-in period at the factory, with technicians running the engine through 150 miles of varied conditions before delivery. This allows NSX owners to immediately drive at peak performance, but it also shows how seriously manufacturers take this process for high-performance engines. The third mistake is failing to understand your warranty terms and how easily you can void them. This includes both manufacturer warranty and extended warranty options, which are entirely different coverage types. Your warranty can be voided in numerous ways, and some might surprise you. Using your vehicle for purposes it wasn't intended for, like street racing, competitive driving events, or extreme off-roading, can void your coverage. Altering your odometer is considered fraud and immediately voids your warranty. But the most common way people accidentally void their warranties is through poor maintenance practices. Skipping oil changes or using the wrong type of oil can void your warranty. Not following the manufacturer's prescribed maintenance schedule is another warranty killer. But here's where it gets tricky. Many people think that any aftermarket modification voids their entire warranty. This isn't true, and it's protected by law. The Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act of 1975 states that dealerships must prove that aftermarket equipment actually caused the need for repairs before denying warranty coverage. Similarly, state lemon laws provide additional protection if your vehicle has recurring defects. As former BMW and Acura warranty administrator Loren Wong explains, just because you have a performance part such as a cold air intake on the car doesn't mean the whole vehicle warranty is void. That's not true. However, modern cars are equipped with sophisticated data recorders that can give technicians detailed information about how you've been driving. They can see your speed, location, and driving patterns at the time of any incident. This makes it much harder to hide evidence of abuse, even if there's no obvious external damage. The key is documentation. Keep every service record, even for work done at independent shops. The same law that protects you from aftermarket modification discrimination also allows you to service your car anywhere, as long as the work meets manufacturer specifications. Our fourth mistake is one that can leave you paying for a car you can no longer drive, skipping gap insurance or getting inadequate coverage. With average new car prices pushing $49,000 and many buyers putting down less than 20%, gap insurance has never been more critical. Here's the reality of car depreciation according to Edmunds and Kelley Blue Book data. Your new car loses at least 10% of its value in the first month. By the end of the first year, it's lost about 20%. After 5 years, it's worth only 40 to 45% of what you paid for it. Electric vehicles are even worse, losing nearly 59% of their value over 5 years. Gap insurance covers the difference between what you owe on your loan and what your car is actually worth. Let's say you bought a car for $30,000 with minimal down payment. After a year, your loan balance is $27,000, but your car is only worth $24,000. If your car is totaled, your regular insurance only covers the market value of $24,000, leaving you responsible for the remaining $3,000. This situation is more common than you might think. According to recent Edmunds data, nearly 1 in 4 consumers who traded in a vehicle during the second quarter of 2024 were underwater on their loan, meaning they owed more than the car was worth. When considering gap insurance, you have two main options. Your auto insurance company typically charges $20 to $30 annually when added to comprehensive coverage. Dealerships often charge $500 to $700 upfront, which gets rolled into your car loan, meaning you pay interest on the coverage cost. The math is simple: insurance company gap coverage is almost always the better deal. You need gap insurance if you're leasing, made less than a 20% down payment, have a loan term longer than 60 months, or bought a vehicle known for rapid depreciation. You should consider canceling gap coverage once your loan balance falls below your car's market value, usually after 2 to 3 years of consistent payments. The fifth and final mistake is neglecting proper maintenance documentation and basic care from day one. This might seem minor compared to the other mistakes, but it sets the tone for your entire ownership experience. From the moment you drive home, you need to understand what every warning light on your dashboard means. According to CarMD's 2024 Vehicle Health Index, almost 20% of drivers drove with their check engine light on, ultimately resulting in catalytic converter replacement costs averaging $1,304, more than double what a preventive fix would have cost. Modern vehicles use OBD2 diagnostic systems that store specific trouble codes, which can be read using basic diagnostic tools to understand what's wrong before expensive repairs become necessary. Tire care is perhaps the most neglected aspect of new car ownership, yet it's one of the most critical for both safety and long-term costs. Many new cars come with tire pressure that's 10 psi too high from the factory, or spare tires that are underinflated. Underinflated tires don't just hurt fuel economy, they cause uneven wear patterns that can lead to premature replacement and even suspension damage. Check your tire pressure weekly using the recommended PSI from your vehicle manual, not the maximum pressure listed on the tire sidewall. Rotate your tires every 5,000 to 8,000 miles to ensure even wear. This small investment in regular maintenance prevents everything from alignment issues to transmission problems down the road. Documentation is equally important. Keep records of every service, every repair, and every maintenance item. This documentation protects your warranty and increases your resale value. A well-documented maintenance history can add thousands to your car's value when it's time to sell or trade. Use services like Carfax or AutoCheck to verify your maintenance history is properly recorded, as this creates a verified paper trail that future buyers will trust. Let's put this all in perspective. The total cost of these mistakes can easily reach tens of thousands of dollars. Voiding your warranty on a $50,000 car means you're personally responsible for any repairs that would have been covered. Skipping gap insurance and then totaling your car while underwater on your loan could leave you paying $5,000 or more for a car you can't drive. Ignoring the break-in period might not show immediate consequences, but it can significantly shorten your engine's life, leading to major repairs or replacement years earlier than necessary. Poor tire maintenance alone can cost you thousands in premature tire replacement, increased fuel costs, and related suspension repairs. And not reading your owner's manual means you'll never fully utilize the features you paid for, while potentially creating safety hazards through misunderstanding advanced driver assistance systems. The first 30 days of car ownership set the stage for your entire ownership experience. Make the right choices now, and you'll enjoy years of reliable service while protecting your investment. Make these common mistakes, and you'll pay for them repeatedly throughout your ownership. Your new car represents a significant investment. Treat it like one. Read the manual cover to cover. Follow the break-in procedures religiously. Understand your warranty terms and document everything. Get proper gap insurance from your insurance company, not the dealer. And establish good maintenance habits from day one. These simple steps in the first month can save you thousands of dollars and countless headaches down the road. Your future self will thank you for the time invested now in understanding and protecting one of your largest purchases.